Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Okay guys, so we have officially made it to Baddies East Jamaica trip. I think this is part 2. This is the second Jamaica episode. Cool. So let's just go ahead and get into it. If you haven't watched the last one, I did recap that, and that kind of will help you understand this episode a little bit more. So if you haven't watched that, you definitely need to go watch it. This episode starts off, particularly Natalie. I really do appreciate her in this episode, not at the end, in the beginning, and when she was just telling them, like, not necessarily let go the way you feel about Smiley, but put that on the back burner right now. She could be really going through something right now, and your feelings against her really doesn't matter right now. She needs all the compassion and the praise she can get right now, and I really do appreciate that. Basically, Natalie was also saying, do y'all know anything? Like, how many shots did she take? Did she take something else? Guy basically says she took 4, which I guess she saw her teeing up how they usually do off that Hennessy, you me Hennessy, teeing up, and then she said she don't know if she took anything else. They didn't see anything like that. Basically, they're praying for her, and Sky says she really does appreciate how Natalie is showing compassion and putting her feelings aside, and they all need that right now. They all need to come together. This is the time they need to come together. Really basically tells them they'll split up right now. They're gonna their group's gonna go to the market. They go to the market. Smiley is in the hospital, and she will give updates when she gets them, and they'll meet up later for dinner. Then it shows Smiley get into the hospital. She still seems kind of out of it, but like she gets in the hospital, you can see she's coming back, and she's like, hey, what happened? Like, where's my son? Like, what's going on? Did somebody beat me up? Assuming that's one of the producers that was talking to her, and it was like, no, you had like a seizure, this, like they're trying to take your vitals. She was like, no, the seizure is normal. He was like, how many shots did you take? Did you take something else? And she was like, no, only took like 7 shots. He's like, 7 shots? Like, so then they're in the hospital with her, and then Natalie goes and gets Suki and Bobby off the van, and they're just catching them up, and then they like, dang, like, we praying for Smiley. Natalie was just telling Suki how the other girls aren't just as compassionate, like they're just saying she's faking it and this and that. So the other girls are shopping, having a nice little time, they're buying stuff, all this good stuff. They're having a nice time. I really like that house. They sit down, they talk kind of about the Smiley. So when I tell you Suki was quiet, not a peep out of her, she's just looking, and the Animac in her confessional was like, I'm trying to care, but I really don't give a fuck. I don't think she's faking it, so I think they're just doing too much. Then it shows Smiley eventually leaving the hospital. She didn't want no work done. My thing, if she did take something, first of all, I don't want, sorry, no offense, but I don't want to be in a hospital in no foreign country. The things aren't the same, and like if I was doing something I wasn't supposed to, I don't want them to look at my blood and this, and you don't know some repercussions over there. Like, she can go to jail, they can lock her up, we don't know. So me personally, I wouldn't want to I'll just wait till I get back to the States. Ellie and her friends, they're having fun or whatever, they're getting stuff. They end up getting like these baddie shot o'clock things, and they're walking around. They're basically saying they're gonna go see Rollie, because Rollie did step away when all the Smiley stuff was going down. They meet up with Rollie, and they're asking her like, hey, what's wrong? Her dad died of seizures, and she knows what seizures look like. And I'm gonna stop right there. Not everything looks the same. Like, not everyone's seizures is gonna look the same. There's some people that just literally faint and seize. They all look different, y'all. And there's big seizures, little seizures, medium seizures. Like, I feel like I'm saying Caesar, like a Caesar salad, but y'all get what I'm saying. Basically, don't feel like Rollie can compare the two, but she did feel like it was triggering her, which is understandable. I'm not even gonna hold you. That's understandably triggered. And like she said, she also battles with depression, so you could just tell she wasn't like the Rollie that's always So they were just, you know, telling her they're there for her if she needs anybody, and they don't want her to go home, this and that. And I was like, okay, let's go meet the other girls for dinner. So they go over there to this restaurant. I forgot what it's called, but it's like a seafood restaurant or whatever. They all sitting down, they're waiting for the other girls to come. The other girls come, sitting there talking. It's like they're having a good time, and then they kind of discuss how, like, figured out Smiley got to the hospital and was perfectly fine. Like, she came back. I don't know if they thought she was like dead. Like, she was obviously gonna come back around eventually. I guess they wanted her to be in there for 24 hours before she came back around. Basically, they're sitting down, kind of talking and getting ready to order food, and then it says like the crew took a break, and basically Natalie and Scotty got into it. I've read on social media that it was fake. It did feel fake. It didn't feel anything. Yes, Scotty ordered food, and she ordered some more food. Really, I'm not even going to try to explain it because it sounds stupid. It was really over nothing. It was over some food, like Scotty getting her food first, and then Scotty ended up texting Natalie, fuck you, from the end of the table. So then they're getting to, I just feel like Natalie, I've never seen her that big, that bad, unless it was with Scotty. Like, she will with other people, but she goes double 10 with Scotty, and that's so weird to me. If you have a friend that don't get that buggy with nobody, get that froggy with nobody, but can get that froggy with you, is weird. Going off, and then she's basically like, I want Smiley next, I want Smiley next, and Smiley walks in with this dumbass look on her face. And like, she's like, what's going on? And so she was like, show me the thing. So Animac showed her, like, you're having a ball. And Tashiki's just like, I'm not even gonna fight you. You just need to go home. Like, it's over. The camera time is over. And Natalie's like, no, I don't want to hear. She just pressing her. She's like, you come on my show and you do this. And she's just like, girl, I don't know what you're talking about. Like, I don't remember any of it. E.T. wants her camera time, and she comes and pours water on Smiley. and that pissed Suki off. Suki's off, like, y'all are weird, which I just feel like the water was too much. Like, what was the point? Like, just let her leave. Like, that's what Suki was saying. She was just, like, not saying bring her back to the table, so she's saying so. She just said let her leave. Y'all pouring water on her, ganging up on her. Y'all should just told her to leave. Don't let her come into the restaurant, just tell her to leave, you know? Bullying, which I feel like Suki do be playing sides, but she was right in this instance. She just pressed Natalie and was just saying, y'all are weird, this is bullying, and she has a son. And I was like, I have an arm. She just told E.T. like E.T. was weird, and I guess she threatened to hit E.T. I don't know. The brother was like, don't threaten her. That should have been Sapphire cue to like, okay, back up on my friend. You know, really Sapphire was like trying to play both sides with Rollie and Suki. Rollie and Suki going back and forth. Then they start to rumble, y'all. And that's the end of that episode. I am ready for the next episode because I feel like they're dragging this fight off for a long time. So I'm ready to see who worked who. But y'all already know I'm recapping for y'all. So I'll see y'all in the next one. I really hope y'all enjoyed this video. Please give the video a huge thumbs up. Hit the subscribe button if you haven't already. I love you, and I'll see you in the next one.